ABC 27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Well, we say good evening, everybody, and a rare appearance from yours truly here on a Saturday night. But there is weather to talk about, and I am paying a visit here to the station to do the 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. tonight as you settle in. And I know many of you are watching the NFL playoffs, and if you are, the good news is Seattle has a pretty big lead right now over the 49ers. Maybe you're joining me with a second screen, and you just want to get an update on the snow coming our way here for the day tomorrow. And it's really overnight, and we are going to do that here in just a little bit because we actually had some snow this morning. So let's talk about the evolution of this for those of you that may have not been paying attention. All week, we had been calling for snow showers on Saturday, and there was a couple of things that we wanted to point out. The one is that there was buzz about a weekend snowstorm, a Martin Luther King weekend snowstorm, and we never felt that all of the ingredients were going to come together to phase just right to make for a big snowstorm. We knew that there would be some snow showers on Saturday, but all of a sudden, yesterday, after I left the station, the afternoon suite of model runs came in. Eric Finkenbinder texted and said, I think we have enough juice here with this wave, with this front, to go for a coating to 2 inches, and there could even be some higher amounts, especially in our eastern counties. He said, I think we have to really get the word out that Saturday morning is going to be snowy. So we started to trend in that direction. And then once I started to assess the situation late this morning and early this afternoon as I was getting ready to come into work, I said, you know what? I think we're going to have a repeat of this on Sunday as another wave all of a sudden keeps trending west. It looked like it was going to stay off the coast, and now those same areas that saw a couple inches of snow this morning could see an additional couple inches of snow. And these are the two separate waves that at one time could have phased to make a bigger snowstorm, but they are not going to, and instead we are left with these little rinky-dink snowstorms. But nonetheless, if you had to travel in it early this morning, it probably wasn't fun, and tomorrow morning the same thing could happen. So let's get started. We will review this morning and look ahead to tomorrow as well. We start in Mannheim, one of the spots that did get a little bit of snow this morning, and you can see the traces of it tonight along the sidewalks there and in the parking spots. Meanwhile, you head out west, and I posted a couple of pictures to my Facebook page. I live outside of E-Town, northwestern Lancaster County, got about 2 inches there, 2.2 in E-Town, and Eric sent me a picture of the farm in Perry County, and guess what? Nada. No flakes there, bare ground. Meanwhile, Denver and Myerstown, some of the bigger totals that we saw today at 4 inches, Manheim at 3 inches, and Stewartstown at 2.8. So skies were clear earlier, and now we're starting to see the clouds roll in from this second wave, and so temperatures are going to stop their cooling. But I will tell you, for the places that did see maybe a little bit of snow today, it is very cold. 19, for example, in Allentown. I had to adjust our overnight low and go a little bit colder, down to 25, because Harrisburg already down to 27. York is at 30. So temperatures are below freezing. When it starts to snow later, it is going to stick. And here is the airport, some wet-looking areas along the tarmac here at HIA, as they also await for perhaps a little light snow overnight. So we dip down to around 25 degrees. That is going to make for a snowy start to Sunday, and temperatures tomorrow will warm to around the freezing mark. Today we got to 38. I mean, we did say, too, that Saturday would be mild. The snow today officially at the airport, only a half inch of snow, while other spots did get about 3 or 4 inches. So it is good to see so many of you out there watching and chatting in the chat. We appreciate it because we wanted to give you this information, and we will be on at our normal time tonight at 11, too, and I'll have the latest then, so you want to tune into ABC 27. In the meantime, here's this second wave that has formed along this front, and so this is what is going to create the snow as it runs into some chillier air to the north. But we wanted to point out where this low is actually coming from. So let's take you through, and we expect some snow or snow showers to develop here after midnight, but the brunt of the storm looks to be from about 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, it could be snowing, and it could be snowing across most of the viewing area, although, again, I am going to favor our eastern counties tomorrow for the most accumulation because it will be snowing there the longest. This is going to hang on, and you can see it sort of becomes this thin little wave, but it's going to be steadily snowing here across York and Lancaster counties, Lebanon, up into the Poconos through 9 a.m., and there it is. Then that shuts off, but guess what? There is a second wave that wants to come through during the afternoon and evening that is mainly going to affect Allentown and Philadelphia, and this is one that we want to watch. However, if you'll notice on the western edge of this, it does bring perhaps a little snow to Lancaster County in the afternoon and early evening tomorrow, too, in some of those extreme eastern parts of Lancaster County. So there could be a secondary chunk to this as we move into the afternoon and evening. Now, if you live west of the Susquehanna River, you can just ignore mostly everything I'm saying, because if you didn't get snow today, you're not getting snow tonight or tomorrow, or at least any meaningful snow. And here is MLK Day. It looks partly cloudy. It's going to be breezy, and it will remain chilly with temperatures only in the low 30s. So here is our precision cast, and this is going to take us out through Sunday here. And this does a nice job. It sort of shows the region where we think the most snow will occur. You can kind of follow it right along the river here. Harrisburg's going to be right on that fringe of nothing to maybe an inch. And this shows about 1 to 3 inches for our eastern spots over into the Poconos, over into the Lehigh Valley, and Philadelphia. So the timing of this, of course, is critical. It is going to start when the sun is not up yet. It's going to be cold, and so this snow is going to stick and accumulate pretty good. So tonight, increasing clouds. Snow will develop after midnight. Snow showers at first, and then a steady light snow in our eastern counties from about 4 a.m. to 9 a.m., 1 to 3 inches of it. And then tomorrow afternoon will just be mostly cloudy. It's going to stay cold with temperatures near 32 degrees, and we will keep an eye on that second wave as that could have an impact here during tomorrow's NFL playoff game, which actually airs right here on ABC 27. It'll be about that time, 4:30, 5 o'clock. Now, most of that snow looks to be in the Lehigh Valley and Philly. Could it clip eastern Lancaster County, as we just showed you on Precision Cast? It could. But for the most part, the storm tomorrow is going to be from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. with 1 to 3 inches of snow in these spots. And there is a very sharp cutoff. Again, all of these regions that you see here, the Lewistown, Mifflintown area, Perry County, Carlisle, even Gettysburg, not much today. Snow showers at best, but it's this very sharp cutoff line here right along the Susquehanna River, okay, right through here, that is the line to watch, because I'm not so sure Harrisburg can even squeeze out an inch. There's not much here now compared to Lancaster County, which saw 3-4 inches in spots. So I definitely think this zone east of the Susquehanna could see anywhere from a coating to 3 inches, but I'm just going to say 1 to 3. It's easier, and I think most of this region can squeeze out an inch of snow, it looks like, overnight. And then the reason why this area is so high, if you have to travel tomorrow morning and you're headed to the Lehigh Valley or the Poconos or Philly, certainly they're going to get the worst of this. They could get over 3 inches of snow, and especially if that secondary wave comes in tomorrow afternoon or evening, they're definitely talking about more snow than our neck of the woods. So, again, this kind of looks exactly like what happened this morning with 1 to 3 inches in those same spots in those eastern counties. Now, the extended outlook shows temperatures are going to stay cold. The average high is 38 degrees, and we're going to be very cold. Tuesday is the day to highlight. It's probably going to be the coldest day in quite some time, and we expect sub-zero wind chills throughout the day. Because it does look mighty windy. We do get seasonable again by Thursday with a few snow showers, and then temperatures fall again as we move into the end of the month. So it's going to stay chilly. Tuesday looks sunny, but it's going to be very cold. Thursday could bring some snow showers, and then the next system that we have to watch is coming next Saturday, and you'll notice this one we get clipped with a southern storm. If we're on the northern edge of it, maybe some more snow showers or some light snow on Saturday. We're still not looking at any major snowstorms here in the next week or so, just these little quick hitters. And so snow develops after midnight tonight, 25 degrees. And I realize this is sort of a late blooming forecast, but that can happen sometimes. And so we want to get the word out that morning snow is certainly likely in our eastern counties. The rest of the day will be mostly cloudy. 1 to 3 inches of it, and then chilly and breezy here on Martin Luther King Day with sub-zero wind chills Tuesday, and you can see Tuesday morning certainly looks like it is going to be cold. So let's, this is always a good time here too, where we have a moment, and we certainly hope all of you tune in for the 11 o'clock news. But while we have a moment here, I'm going to take you through a little suite of models and talk you through it, because this is another high-resolution model. This one is called the HRR model, the High Resolution Rapid Refresh, and this you can see does start the snow, okay, in a cluster here after midnight into early Sunday morning, and here you can see the snow sort of taking over and favoring our eastern counties through dawn. Here's dawn on Sunday, and it kind of lingers over Lancaster County before exiting. This also brings in that second wave into eastern Lancaster County tomorrow, late afternoon, and tomorrow night. And look at Philly, look at Jersey. It's going to be very interesting to follow this secondary wave if it develops and then it moves up into Foxborough. That could be a fun snow game in New England tomorrow night. Now, I want to pull up the NAM model, because this is another high-resolution model. Let's back it up for you and see what it does for tonight's snow. And, oh, yeah, it brings it in, this little wave. And, again, these are waves that are extremely fast-moving, but they can put down a quick inch or two of snow. And look at this thing. It's snowing pretty good for most places here, according to this, through Sunday morning, about 9 or 10 a.m., and here comes that second wave. Now, that has the second wave well to the east. It does not clip Lancaster County. So the models are not sure about that second wave. I can tell you that, and therefore that is going to be something to watch. They are a little more certain that we do get this first wave of snow now tomorrow morning. So that is something that we are, again, going to be watching closely here as we move into the next several hours and into tonight. So we appreciate everybody watching, and we certainly thank you for that. We will be here with you at 11 p.m. tonight, and we hope that you stay put and stay with us. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.